Kia ora there, my name is Dione Stanbridge. I moved into Mount Maunganui, and you know what, I love eating, so I decided that I am going to create a little bit of a series just to help the whānau out there. So, welcome aboard. The first recipe I'm going to make, this is a bacon and egg pie. So, my son wants to come and join as well, so he's going to come in. So, Dione Stanbridge, and this is my boy, Marcell. He's used to his mum doing all these vlogs and whatnot. So we're making a bacon egg pie today, eh? Of course you can. Okay, so we have that big pan. So the beauty about... Yeah, bring it over, lovey. Okay, so what I love about this particular one is that it's easy. It's instant. Can we get the spray on the wheel? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've got a big roasting dish here, just a typical big roasting pan, and I am going to just spray it with oil just to make sure that nothing sticks, you know, and everything's sticking now, do we? And then the ingredients we need to kick off are oil of your choice. We got this, you can spray that in. So Marcell is going to be doing, give it a shot too.
How much do I spray?
So you want to spray all the edges, so just be liberal. Liberal.
Well, that'll be about enough.
Yeah, do that.
Fine then. Oh, slightly moving the footage, it's fine.
Okay, that's not really funny. Okay, so these are the ingredients that we need, and there's a couple of extras that I've chucked in, only because you've got to have them in there
and
to
because,
make...
well, of course because you.
Yeah. Okay, so basics, back to basics, flaky pastry. Okay, flaky pastry, nice easy one. Now I've used all the value brands because things are tough, and we need to make sure we save the coin. Also we've got, I like 20 eggs. Lord, don't let me drop them because that'll be a mess to clean up today. And then we've got, now I love these, big pack of butcher's bacon. So this is just a cheap one. It's a kilo, it's a big hunky piece of bacon, and trust me, we're going to use all of it. Now, I've grabbed a couple of other ingredients. Love, can you get out of the pantry the 2 onions? I think, and I haven't included these in like the official cost because a lot of times we have these on board anyway. Just open the window.
Yeah, I know, it's extremely hot in there. My headache is catching on fire.
Okay, well, you might need to
have
do some cooking and that'll cure it. Cooking always cures my headache. Okay, so these are a few things that we're going to need as well. So, I've got a little bowl here, and I've got 2 onions because most people have onions in their pantry. And I've also got just a clove of garlic. Okay, easy peasy. And lastly, peas. I think most people either have, you've got like a limp celery in your fridge, you've got some beans or zucchini or some greens. I've got like some peas. This is 2 cups. Last time I cooked it, I think I used a cup, didn't I?
Only in peas.
Lots of people have peas going. Oh, and tomatoes. If you've got tomatoes, because it's tomato season. What? You get tomatoes as well.
Sizzling away. I'm filming it.
Okay guys, I put a little bit of butter in there because I love a creamy taste with onions. So I just put like a smidge of butter in there, adding the seasoning. So you've got to season really well. That's the good thing about it. Now you don't need quite as much salt because bacon's pretty salty. So you've got all those good stuff in. You just need it to cook in, and see how it goes quite quickly. That's super yum. Alright guys, so I've got a little tip for you here. So when you're cooking with butter, butter can often burn, can't it, dude?
Yep.
Okay, so how do we stop the butter burning when you're cooking in a fry pan?
Oil.
Or like hair oil?
Cooking oil.
Ah, okay, so you put cooking oil with the butter and it stops it from burning.
Well, Mum, it's sunflower oil.
He knows, he knows. And we're going to add the easy peasy to the pan. And we go just like that. Easy peasy. And mix that in. Like that. We've got one more piece of pastry, this last little piece of pastry, which we're going to keep for the top. Okay, so we won't worry about that bit, keep that bit there. And we are just gonna mix it around, spread it out. As long as you wash your hands, it is all good. I always wash my hands. I've got soap and all the goodies on my bench. So that's what we're going to do. That's good enough for me. Couple, one little piece there, I'll chuck that in. Don't worry about the fat, because the fat adds flavour, so you don't need to worry about if it's got fat in it. Okay, you want a bit of flavour. This is the next phase that we're going to do. I'm going to put these delicious eggs into the bacon and egg pie. Now what I prefer to do is I prefer to maybe have 3/4 of the eggs whole, and then I'll have 8 that I'm going to crack into here, and I'm going to add maybe 1/4 cup of cream. Now the reason why I prefer to have cream is it just makes it a much more creamier moisture texture, just adds a bit more wetness in there, and I think it just makes them, for me personally, a nicer pie. So we'll crack into this and then we'll do the next bit. And that is all the eggs. So come with me and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we're going to add in the cream and the eggs, okay? I like to have it nice and hot, okay? It's nice and hot. When you open up the oven, make sure the oven is actually on one of the higher racks, okay? It's pastry. You want to give it that nice crispy bottom, okay? So I'm going to turn it on to 200 and preheat it, and we're going to be good to go. Come with me. So we've got our beautiful pastry done. You can sort of see how done the edges. Not too fussed, not too worried. You've got your eggs in there with your bacon. So the next step is we're going to do pop the eggs in the cream. So in here I've got 5 eggs, nice and easy, and good old cream, and I'm going to pop the two together, whip it up, and then make it a bit more creamy. Okay, here we go. So that's roughly about 1/4. So kind of makes it to the 2 cups. Once you mix it all up, you're going to beat that in. Alright, brings it to life. I'm a big fan of seasoning, so put that in. Okay, got your mix here. Mix it up, super easy. Bit of cream in the morning for my coffee. And what I'm going to do is just pour this over. Like that. And I just like to mix that bad boy up. Look at that. Now, that is going to be one champion pie, I trust. Just trust me, it will be. Now, we've still got one other thing that we haven't added in, because we haven't forgotten it. And, well, 2 more things actually, because I'm going to add just a couple of summery stuff in there. Is the pie. Look at that. And then the last thing I like to do is, because it's summer and we usually have heaps of them, and if you don't, you can always ask your neighbour for some extra ones. And obviously when you put tomatoes on, because they're full of juicy goodness, it's just going to add a little bit more flavour, some more goodness in there. And I like to just put all the juice, because it's just super flavour. Now for good luck, I like to put one more charge of pepper, I suppose you'd call it. So one more charge of pepper, just sprinkle over the tomatoes, and then the last thing we've got to do is we need to put the last layer of pastry in. So choosing the edges, we're going to just fold those over. So I'm just going to get my just a little bit, and we're going to kind of stick them. Now, so you kind of want to stick them, like roll them up in a little bunch, give them a little like, hello, how are you? Bit of a cuddle, and just going to roll them to make an edge. Yeah, it does not have to be pretty whānau, but you're just going to make a little tidy edge, because the pastry will obviously puff up, and it'll make it super yummy.
It is puff pastry.
It is. Smart kid, smart kid. Cut some strips along here. This will just make it super pretty.
Like little strips.
Do you want to get a hand massage? Just pop a couple over.
Oh, you just put them like that. Yeah.
That's one.
Damn, like little stripes. Why is that one
Bigger than the dough.
Why is that one bigger than the other?
Because it's not about being perfect. It's about just cooking. Cooking is definitely not about being perfect. And I'll just say that to everyone. It's about feeding your family, doing the best you can. Exactly, but it's got to be better than. So you've got some melted butter in here, whānau, and all I'm going to do is just brush it on. Pastry, and it's just going to make everything golden and delicious. So, we'll put a lid on it.
Mum uses a casserole dish.
I do, and now we're going to pop it in the oven. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it, how it looks at the moment. That's how super easy it is to actually cook and to get it all underway. So, I'm going to show you the end result and tell me what you think, and hope you like this video, and I hope it makes your family feel better, fills the tummies, and just takes a little tiny little bit of the stress that we're all feeling at the moment out of our lives. And yeah, happy families. Okay, kia ora whānau. Okay, so this is the end result, and I really hope you like it, but get a load of this, and remember, it fills a large roasting dish. Here we go. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so this is the real deal. We've got the pie, and time for the taste test to make sure that it tastes as good as it looks. So here we go. Nice, and you can see it's really nice and fluffy. That's this kiwi. Mmm. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's got that lovely fluffy pastry there. Nice firm base. You've got to have that when you're making a pie. That's why you have it at a high temperature and have it at the top of the oven, because that gives you that lovely bit. And you're seeing here the egg, like I said, it's not like a real hard crusty sort of egg. It's a beautiful one. Soft. Anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my pie. You guys have an awesome day. Make the pie, feed your whānau, have a great one. And if you love this recipe, please comment in the video, then I will make some more. A little bit about me, as I worked in restaurants for years, so I know a whole lot of cool food. So let me know, Dione Stanbridge. This is Quick Kai, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.